Ciao, guys. Welcome back to the Tutto Calcio edition, episode number 6. And we have, of course, lots of special guests and, of course, returning people that are going to be coming on. So we have Francesco here. He's a Milanista. We got Sean here, the Interista, that's going to be getting pretty cooked tonight. And then we got Dom, the Napoli fan, that's enjoying his lovely Scudetto. You know what I'm saying? He's enjoying the Scudetto. So, yeah. What's going on, guys? We'll start with Francesco. What's going on, buddy?
Not much, man. Just got engaged, Life's going good. And thank you. Sean, appreciate it. But,
Sean, what's going on?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
We're good.
Really good, Dom. Dom, what's going on, buddy? I know you're out there celebrating. You know what I'm saying?
Life is blessed, bro. I'm blessed. I'm over here. Listen, Scudetto champ, looking good in the summer transfer window so far. I have a coach. I got a coach. So life is good. Life is good.
Big up to RB. This guy in the guy says
cookout.
Cookout. But yeah, of course, big up to everybody in the panel every single time. Of course, guys, make sure to like and subscribe and smash that like button on this stream. Everybody, come on, you guys got to do something here. And big up to Tony as well. Says, "Oh, this is going to be a banger episode." Oh yeah,
Dom, that's your boy.
That's your boy.
Oh, Tony Pasta's in the house.
Tony Pasta. Oh man. But yeah, no, let's get into it, guys. I mean, listen, we have 2 more, members coming onto the panel, onto the show soon, and it's gonna get wild. And look at this guy Melon. He's here. Oh,
the guy lives here. Does he pay rent? Does he pay rent for this chat room? Because he's always here, bro.
He doesn't even.
It's your boy, Dom. It's your boy.
Page open all the time.
Oh man, that's it.
Oh, you're getting cooked already, son.
I mean, it happened. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's not like. First of all, I didn't put up that shit performance.
What'd you say?
So I didn't put up that performance. That wasn't me that put up that performance. So, I know it's my club and I will support them forever. But yeah, it was 5-0. It happened. So whatever you say, it doesn't change what happened.
Yeah, no, Sean, tell me what happened. Like, what do you think happened? Like, seriously, banter aside, what do you think actually happened with this Inter team? Because I've been hearing, the Al Hilal, links to this, the Inzaghi and the players, possibly the ownership, maybe, Marotta himself causing problems in the locker room before the match. I mean, what do you think? Was it before the match, or do you think it was the Scudetto that took, into effect?
Actually, from some of the things that we're seeing the last couple of days, and especially today, Inzaghi leaving, and some of the things that have been said by everybody, I think it actually started around the time where we started to really screw up defending our Scudetto. So when we started to drop points against Roma, against Bologna and Lazio, like those games, this issue was already there. And so maybe it was just rumors to the players and to the fans and to the public at the time. But I think that there was a legit concern of Beppe and Inzaghi that he might leave. And they were discussing this. They were trying to work it out. And then I've heard some theories that Inzaghi, the week leading up to the final, was like, well, this is it. This is my last game. Like, those rumors are real. This is my last game. And instead of taking that as let's go and play as best we can and leave on a high note, they didn't show up. I mean, honestly, not stepping onto the pitch might have been, actually it would have been a 3-0 win. It would have been better.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's just crazy and we got this guy here as well. Here we go. Look at this guy.
What's up, boys?
What's going on, Nick? Welcome back, of course, man. This is your 2nd episode, bro.
What's
How
happening?
Are you, man? Finally,
good,
bro,
good. Sorry for being a little late.
All good, man. All good. We're still waiting on Reno, so at least you're second, to last.
I thought Dom made him quit the show already. I just figured.
He's gonna come on. He's gonna come on today. It's a nice returning guest, right? So, but yeah, no, we were just talking about. Sean was just talking about Inter, what was happening, and we're gonna start off with Francesco. I know you want to talk about Inter, so get it off your chest, bro. What's going on? What do you think?
Listen. I predicted a close game. That's what I was thinking. I thought it was going to end in like whether it was 1-1, 2-2, and it would go into extra time, and one of the two teams was going to win it in extra time. But I was not expecting a slaughter fest because that's the only way to describe it. It was a slaughter fest. And I told Nino and his dad, because we were watching the game together, and I was just like, the first 10 minutes usually determines like how the game was going to go.
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen Inter touch the ball once in the first 10 minutes. It was just what?
Yeah,
when
no,
they
it was
were
bad.
kicking it out for a goal kick and Summer kept kicking it out for a throw-in for PSG. That's pretty much it. The first goal, when it happened, my God, especially DiMarco, man. I don't know what was going on with DiMarco that game. The second goal, I'll give him some slack, but that first goal, come on, bro. You got to be marking better than that. You got to be marking way better than that.
That actually, I think that was the epitome of what Inter was doing before that, like just defending no one.
Yep.
There was PSG set up in this way where the wingers and Dembele and the midfielders all were just toying with 7 players in front of them. None of the center backs marked anybody.
No, exactly.
I mean, they were just covering space. And then I don't know what DiMarco was thinking. I don't think he realized that there was a goalkeeper behind him. So, he does play people onside. It wasn't the other defenders that played people onside. And so, he decided, let's run to the end line and then let everybody be onside. And
no,
just
exactly.
And
the thing is, like, mainly DiMarco. I mean, obviously to blame for the first goal. Like I said, the second goal, I'll give him some slack. But just overall, your team was just – they went into this game asleep. They were just
asleep. It was
terrible. They look like they did not want to be there. I'm just going to be honest.
Yeah, Barella said after the match that they did not have the heart in it, basically, is what he was saying, which is pathetic.
It is pathetic. That's something you don't say. The only one I would kind of give respect to was Dumfries. Like he was the only one I saw that went to go apologize to the fans.
Yeah, he and Fratesi.
I'm saying Dumfries. Don't call him Dumfries. Don't call him Dumfries.
Like, I understand you're losing the game, but put in Fratesi. Like, what are you doing?
You're not touching the ball anyway, right?
Yeah,
you're sending it long anyway, right? Because you can't control the ball. Why not put in the most chaotic player that's going to, just fumble his way into the box somehow?
Exactly.
So
yeah, I mean, listen. The only thing
I don't cut DiMarco any slack on the second goal.
Yeah,
I mean, children know
you
don't turn your back. You don't turn your back on a shooter.
Not turn your back.
So,
but I mean, Nick, the only advice I would give you and the rest of the Interisti out there is one. I don't know if you're a guy that goes to church, but I would go to church. Maybe get some holy water. Rub it in your hands a little bit. Wipe your eyes,
bro. Their mascot is a snake. What he needs to go do is don't go to church because church ain't gonna help you out, brother. You need to go somewhere else. You know what I mean?
That's it.
You guys are the
number
snakes.
Number two. Listen, I know for many years Milan got crapped on for the 2005 final, but I never want to hear anything from you guys ever again because that performance was atrocious. That was horrible.
At least I knew from minute one it wasn't happening.
What was great though, with Mr. Dumfries when Cavaro was tracking back, and he takes the ball away from Dumfries, and
the epitome of what the attitude was going into the game.
Exactly. But it came down to who wants him more at the end of the day, right?
And you could tell
Inter did not show any heart. Like they didn't show nothing. No passion for the game. They showed nothing.
You could tell PSG wanted him more because you even saw players like Cavada. It's 4-0. He's tracking back and bodying the guy off the ball. And you got Dembele, who's like literally looking at Summer, like leaned over, like ready to pressure him on the ball.
This guy. Big up to Marco, but what the hell are you saying? It says Inter lost so bad that now an Inter fangirl wants to get with Gio. What? This guy, bro. I have no clue what the heck this guy's actually on about.
Did you guys congratulate Gio yet or not yet?
Congratulate for what?
Bro, this is your biggest win in like 5 seasons, dude. Was this Inter loss? That's the biggest thing they got going for him.
Hey, man, I tell you, man.
Bro.
Listen. This was great. This was great.
The craziest shit to me, dude, is PSG doesn't even have any fan. Not a single PSG fan exists. It was all Juve fans and La Liga fans just celebrating this fucking result. It's pretty crazy to watch.
Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it.
Hate watch alongs and things like that, bro. Like,
You don't tell me for you think I'm Mr. Smoke over there. You know what I'm
It's just a
saying?
fact, bro. It's
Bro,
just a fact.
Nah, man.
No,
No,
what you
just-
guys said was correct. Honestly, the thing that, like, let's give a little credit to PSG. I know, obviously, all of us, I'm assuming anybody that's watching the show right now, we watch Serie A, so we're familiar with Inter, we're familiar with the league, we know how it goes. PSG, it's easy to have a tendency to overlook them because of the money they spend, and they spent a ton of money, right? Like, there's not underdogs. These guys spent hundreds of millions of dollars, so I'm not saying that. But they skate their way through the French league every year, so you kind of just whatever. They dominated this competition, start to finish. They were pretty exceptional, dude. And the thing that pissed me off about watching Inter in this game, not one midfielder got back to help the defense.
No.
On any of those goals.
Wow.
Not at all.
We could blame DeMarco, we could blame Acerbi, we could blame anybody. Bro, you're playing a 5-man midfield. Somebody better come back and fucking track back and help out.
Alanoglu was dreadful this game.
I don't
I
understand
saw-
how he starts game in and game out, dude. Some of these guys.
Yeah, I saw Borrello run back once and Hakan run back once. I didn't see Mickey at all the entire game. Just completely gone.
How's he
It was
just
infuriating.
a default starter? That's what I don't understand, especially down the stretch.
Where was Zielinski?
Nick, you and me.
Where was Fratesi? You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Put it for Messi, man. Like,
Yeah.
That's
but
where
Nick,
there's
what you were
like-
saying, it's true. PSG was incredible, and they've been incredible since the end of the group stage. Like the possibility of them not even making it into the knockout rounds turned a switch in them, I think, and since then they've been unstoppable.
100%.
Dom,
When they handled Liverpool, when they were down 1-0 in the first leg, and they dominated that game for 90 minutes, and somehow Liverpool got a goal and PSG didn't. When they took care of Liverpool and Liverpool were riding high, 15 points clear in the Premier League, it's like, okay, this is a different team. This ain't the PSG that we're used to watching. So, listen, again, it's not an underdog story or anything like that, but you got to give them credit. I mean, you can't say they don't deserve pretty much from start to finish what they did in this competition.
Also, Luis Enrique, I'm actually really happy for him.
In my mind, he's still the guy that couldn't coach Roma, so it's crazy to me to see how far he's come.
yeah, you know,
he's,
I couldn't believe that he actually coached Roma. I was like, really?
yeah.
But wow,
Good.
wow.
Yeah, I mean that's what happened. I mean, Italy doesn't exactly, or Roma didn't have the technical players to be able to play what he wants.
Yep.
But I'm happy. I was happy for him. Some of the things that he's gone through recently, and then just he's a gentleman, and even pointed out like the way that Inter stayed to watch PSG lift the trophy before leaving. Like a manager doesn't have to mention that. They can go and celebrate, ignore the team that you beat, especially if you beat them so handily. You don't have to lie and be like, well, they gave us a good fight. We didn't. But he pointed out some of the I don't know. He looked classy, I think, in the way that he won, and so I can't be mad.
Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. Look who's here.
Oh, no.
Oh
Reno.
boy, this is gonna be fun. Buonasera.
Buonasera, Reno. Well, actually,
Buonasera, Rino. Buonasera.
Buonasera, Francesco. You put me in the wrong position with Nick and Don. This is not
You
good.
should be in between us, bro.
Nah. I'll
Keep
destroy you guys
that
tonight.
guy away from me, bro. I'll make him cry again, bro, like I always do.
I'll make you cry, Mr. Roman Reigns. Don't even start with me.
Don't worry, we're gonna talk about we're getting on Inter right now, but we're gonna talk about Juventus and all these moves that they were supposed to make that never happened, bro.
Well, I never said it was for sure, so but you want to believe your way, that's fine. To make yourself feel better, that's okay, bro. That's totally fine, Dom.
I already expected Conte, Osimhen. I expected them
I
already.
never
wearing
said it was
Juventus
for
jerseys.
sure,
What
but you don't
happened?
listen to me,
What
so
happened?
there's no point. No point me
What
arguing with you.
happened? What happened?
Testa di minchia.
You guys are gonna get stuck with Tudor for a year, bro. Suck
I
that
don't
up.
care. I'm gonna see another year of disaster.
Nah,
I'm all
man.
for it. So
Don't
doesn't
worry,
matter
man.
to me, bro.
Yo, the trophy you guys won was that 5-0 against Inter in the Champions League final. That's the only thing you guys are celebrating.
Oh,
this
that
year,
was a
bro.
beauty. No
How
offense to
about
the
that?
Interista here, but that is the beauty because most
They got no
Interisti
trophies,
deserve
just
what
like
they
us.
deserve. Then Inzaghi to Saudi. Oh, che bellezza. Mamma mia, come go tutto, ragazzi.
Do I have it wrong?
5-0.
Or he got offered 25 million, right? 25 million a year.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. For me,
Oh,
it's
it doesn't
gonna
matter. Oh,
destroy.
okay. No.
Hold on a second,
Got
Nick. He's gonna destroy his career by
What
going
career?
there.
What's
What
he
do you mean, what
destroying?
career? Buddy, you're going to Saudi. What kind of career you want to?
He could come back. He could come back to Italy whenever he wants, bro.
Right. Well, so Italy, what's Italy
Give me
going to
a
do?
break.
Oh, he's gonna-
They're
the
going to
guy's a
resign
choo-choo,
Fonseca and
that's all.
resign Gasperini and
He's gonna
re-sign
come back-
fucking De Zerbi. And Inzaghi will have a job whenever he wants it.
1 or 2 years, he's coming back for Juve.
Yeah, he's probably just gonna
Prove that. We don't want
You
him.
get the hell out of here. This guy sounds like.
What do you
oh,
mean?
I
What do
can't
you
wait.
mean? What do you? Well, hold on. Pause real quick. What do you mean you don't want him? Like you guys could choose right now who you're gonna get. Like you
There's
guys
no
been
way he's
asking
gonna
all
come
these
to
coaches
Juve.
out. You've been asking all these coaches out on dates, and they've all been telling you no. Conte, Gasperini. Who's next? Who's next to tell you
Zidane
no?
said no.
Who?
Yeah,
Zidane
whatever.
said
Whatever
no.
makes you happy, guys.
Something, yeah, what's he done?
Alla
Yeah.
faccia vostra.
Hey, bro. All I know is Gio offered me $5 to come on the podcast, but Saudi Arabia said I could have 10 million to come on their podcast. Am I not
This
supposed to
guy,
go?
bro.
Whatever, Nick.
No,
Hey,
but,
look.
but do you understand my point? Like
He can go, honestly.
I get
Yeah, he
get
can go.
your
You know,
point,
Nick, I'm
but
gonna
he's
go.
but he's not gonna grow. See what those men going to Saudi.
No, but he's not going to
That-
grow,
that's
bro.
it.
He's 50. He's set in his ways. Like he's not this young,
Yeah, but
new,
he
innovative
should be.
manager.
You know,
hold on,
maybe
Gio.
next year you can
Give
see
me a
him at the
second.
national team.
Give me a second. Give me a second. You know that Spalletti went over there to Russia, came back, and won the Scudetto with Napoli, right? It doesn't matter if the coach goes somewhere that's not a top league.
Whatever.
They could always come back and win, bro. They don't get worse because they're going to a league that's not as like
Like
big
it or
as
not,
Serie A.
Inzaghi fucked up this year. So
100%.
It is what
That's
it is.
why he's leaving.
Yeah,
I'll send
zero
him.
titoli.
Yeah.
A
That's
thousand.
why he's going, bro.
Failure. I said it failure. Then Interisti will say whatever they want, which I respect their opinion. Guys, this is Vergogna. So
At the end of the day, he did better than Mota did, though.
oh yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
100%.
And didn't
That's
get
what you're
200
gonna
million in the summer to help him.
Yeah,
That's
but
why
my
I
friend,
said
You know, I'm
about
gonna-
Tudor.
in 4 years Inzaghi was Inter. He only had a good year last year. That's it. Then he does the same position, 3-5-2. He never changes. And I'm not the only one saying, even my fellow Interists saying it. You know, they've been pissed off at him. So,
I've been one of
Was
them.
it?
I've been
Hey, bro.
annoyed with
okay,
it.
good.
I watched
Good
it
to
for
know.
6 years at Lazio. He has the ceiling. He's great. But
Okay,
he's
so
not
you
elite.
know what I'm talking.
That's,
Okay.
he's not
Yeah.
elite.
No, because people are saying he's the second best coach after Conte, but not a chance, man. Come.
I mean,
I-
Don't worry,
Like-
Nick. You got Mr. Sarri. You know what I'm
right
saying?
now, right now, like in the league, like Inzaghi is leaving, but last season, out of all the coaches that were there, is Inzaghi second best to Conte? I would say yes.
No.
Who else?
No.
Allegri.
Absolutely.
No, but
And-
Allegri wasn't there. I'm talking about last
This
season.
Or last season? Okay. Yeah, no, Inzaghi.
Allegri wasn't there. He wasn't
I
coaching.
agree.
If we're talking about Italian managers as well,
Oh no, like
Yeah,
Italian, that's
well,
different.
you feel like with the way that Spalletti is dealing with the national team, I would put Inzaghi third. You've got Ancelotti and Conte, and then Inzaghi. You know,
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh yeah, like out of all time, Inzaghi's like, yeah, he's not.
well, all time, I mean, all of these
Yeah.
current Italian managers are. Ancelotti's
Yeah,
the
I was
only
just
one
talking about
challenging.
last.
Yeah,
I was just
absolutely.
talking about this season that just passed. Inzaghi was definitely second best coach.
Yeah.
I mean, who else was available? Gasperini, maybe. Mota was it? Mota doesn't even make top 10. I'm just saying.
Mota, still a long way to go.
This
He's
guy.
a
I mean,
Mota that left.
Ancelotti also 0 titles this past season, and now is managing
The guy
Brazil.
from Chelsea won a
Brazil.
title, bro. Made Champions League and fucking won the Europa League.
Maresca.
Maresca, yeah.
No,
Oh,
Conference League,
Italiano. You
Chelsea.
got to give Italiano a shout out too, man.
100%.
No, I
I'm not
like
a fan of his.
Italiano. He's doing a good job.
Yeah.
He will do good
Italiano,
in the
yeah.
future.
Yeah.
So what are we going to talk about? Hey, I know you guys. I know this is like this episode is based on slandering Juventus, but Reno, I'm not going to let you get too loud, brother, because I'm going to always put you in your place. You start getting too loud up in
This
here.
guy
You
said,
understand me?
Don't
Juventus,
worry.
bro. You talking about Inter here, man? You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, Dom. I forgot to ask you, man. How was Kvara's goal in that final, by the way? Because I remember you.
That's
you
okay, bro. I got my Scudetto, bro. I don't care. I got my
Yeah,
Scudetto. It's all fun.
man, don't worry.
It wasn't a winning goal. PSG already had it in the bag, and it was a 1v1. Okay, greatest of all time. I highly doubt it. What are you doing bringing up trophies, bro? No one cares about those damn dusted trophies you got back there,
Dusty
bro. How many times you gonna do
trophies,
this? Yo, it's so
Bro,
Grinch
you had
coming
to-
from you,
bro,
Gio.
you know what the
Just
crazy
stop
thing
this
is?
already, bro.
You know what the crazy thing is, man?
Come
I'm
on,
telling
man.
You, bro. This guy had all of a sudden
Oh,
after
Mr.
33 years, you
Best.
went 2 titles. You know what I'm saying? You had to go clean out the closet. You know what
Bro,
I'm
there's
saying?
more
So all of a
titles than you've
sudden-
seen Juve win,
Nah,
though, bro.
What are you talking about seeing Juve win? Don't worry about it, bro.
You just
Don't
told me
worry
you
about it,
forgot
bro.
that fucking that Luis
9
Enrique
years.
coach Roma, dude.
Yeah, but the thing is, listen, that was in the beginning of the damn time, bro. Like, come on.
Yo, he got you, bro.
But you
It's
gotta
not
say
a
the
knock,
guy's
it's not a
19.
knock, brother.
Come on,
You're
I've seen a
young.
lot
You're young
since
and up
the
and coming,
Champions League.
but come
But
on.
Gio's 19. Come on, give the kid credit.
Come on.
That's
Come
why
on,
I
guys.
gotta.
Dude, I
he's
have a
gotta
lot of
learn
my
like
mind,
Give him
bro.
credit. Give him credit. The only thing he talks about is trophies he's not even seen, bro. Let's
What are
be
you
real.
talking about, bro? I'm not
Oh
talking
my
about no
God.
Champions
You know,
League.
look, listen,
What are you
Reno.
talking about?
You know, I rarely give props to Reno, but I'm gonna give props to Reno. He's been a Juventus fan for a long time, and he doesn't talk about the trophies as much as you do, bro.
No,
Like,
he talks
give it
about
up.
the current
Let's
club,
talk
the
about
current club.
something new.
Bro, you know what the funny thing is, bro?
But we
is that
cannot
I didn't
deny all
mention
those
nothing about
trophies, Dom. Let's be
1996
real,
about the
man.
Champions League. I didn't say nothing about the Champions League.
Same as goes with Milan. We cannot deny that.
Yeah,
the
but how you
Champions
gonna
League
pop?
win.
How you gonna pop up the trophies in the
Yes.
background when we're doing an episode? He's done it like 5 times, and we've only had 5 episodes.
Okay,
I mean,
that-
come
is
on,
that-
it gets
okay.
old.
Okay, Gio, fanno pochi bravo, okay? Basta.
Him with his little blonde hair. Now he thinks he's all
Don't
freaking
worry,
Miami
Dom,
and
bro.
stuff.
Don't worry about it, bro.
What's his name? Justin
Listen,
Timberlake we got
Nick
here.
knows. Listen, we're
Hey,
living the
bro.
life down here, bro. Come on, man. We know this.
Dom used to live here. I don't understand why he
Yeah, I
left,
don't
bro.
understand.
South Florida.
Exactly.
I never painted my part of my hair
This
blonde
guy,
though,
bro.
bro.
Don't
I'm
worry
just
about it,
saying,
bro.
bro.
Don't worry
I did
about
it back
bro.
in the
This guy-
day,
Yeah.
when I was young, 16 years old. But that's about it.
Back when Juve had titles. Yeah, he did it back in the day.
No.
Oh my God.
Because I liked it. Then my mom was a hairdresser, so she did it for free. Why not? A little bit of
Look at this.
match.
Look at this.
Now
Okay,
I can
two
do it.
questions.
I don't have no hair, so.
Question to ask the panel, so everybody on here. If you were in charge of the team, what team? Inter.
Inter,
Okay.
yeah.
What would you have done different against PSG? We'll start with Nick. Why not?
You start with me. What would I have done different? That's dude. I mean, impossible
That's
to
a tough
play
question.
revisionist
Yeah.
history now, but you gotta. I don't know. How do you change your? I would say like my simple answer is change your formation, but it's a bullshit answer because you're not going to change something you've done for 4 years now, right? Like not like you could flip a switch and say, "Hey guys, today we're gonna play, a 4-4-2." But they really needed to make an effort to stack up in front of the defense. That's just again, that was the most glaring thing to me. PSG got off whatever chance they wanted to get off, any pass they wanted to make, any shot they needed to make. Somebody was always wide open when it came time to score a goal. So to me, it's just not a formation change, but like a setup, right? I don't know how to. What's the word I'm looking for? Like just tactically be a little more aware. I think is the only thing I could say because you had to go forward with your best horses, and they did that, but result wasn't there.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Reno. since you just joined? What are your thoughts?
I don't know, man. This is a hard question because before this game, I said it could be a take game because based on what I'm seeing, how Inter was playing whatsoever. Yes, we can say Bayern, they didn't have the top players. Barcelona, their defense was bad, but they got conceded 6 goals. Because what surprised me about Inter, they were the best team in the qualifications because they had 0 goals conceded, not too many goals conceded, but then between Barcelona 6 goals, then this one 5. It's kind of hard for me to say what could they do better because he put all the top guys in front, but then you switch with Zelensky, Aslani, like there's nothing really that much you can do. And the Inzaghi effect, we all know that he always does the bad choices at the end. But even before the changes, Inter was already I see you bye-bye, so there's nothing much we can do.
No.
And unfortunately, like I said, and I repeat, Italian Calcio, è finita. Like, see how PSG play with these. Yes, they have a bigger budget whatsoever, but that's what I would like to see. But in it with this FIGG and with the old school mentality with a bunch of dinosaurs, well, how can we see the beautiful things, man?
Yeah.
It's pretty sad. Pretty sad.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion.
Sean.
So.
Sean, I know you're the Interista on the panel. I mean, would you have done anything different?
Yes. I mean, I thought about it a lot. I mean, I was thinking about it mid-game. We played our best with Carlos Augusto at left wing back in the Champions League. That is the first thing that I would have changed, because DiMarco hasn't been good since January. He's been struggling.
Yeah, I
since
was
January.
shocked.
I know Inzaghi has his strongest 11 formation, but that wasn't the most informed 11. Now, with that, if he said that he prepared and studied PSG at length is kind of the way that he phrased it, that they were ready to play, he would have known that they don't have a number 9, which means why play Acerbi? No point. Absolutely no point to play Acerbi at that point. And so you play De Vrij, someone who can actually move a little bit more, follow a defender a little bit better. I don't think he's really better than Acerbi, but he at least is going to be running around the pitch, possibly following someone. In addition, since we've watched the game, I would have put Bisek on to start instead of Pavard. He just wasn't ready for the game.
No, he wasn't.
So now you have 3 defenders that are going to be able to move a lot better than what the back 3 was against that front 3. So now you can actually start following this fluid movement around. There would have had to have been a lot of communication between the back 3, but I still think that would have been better. Like Dembele floating from the 9 back into the wing and into that space. De Vrij can pass that off to Bastoni. They're still covering the back. And you've got Bisek and De Vrij. And especially if they're going to try and play something in behind, Bisek's got the pace to cover that. The last change I would have made is Zielinski instead of Mkhitaryan. Because we couldn't touch the ball. And seeing how Zielinski played against Man City, against the team Man City that still had the Rodri in their midfield intact, how we were still able to boss that midfield. Yep. I think Zielinski being able to turn with the ball would have helped significantly against that midfield, being able to actually break the press a little bit better. And then, you the forwards, it has to keep the forwards there. And then I don't know, I just think that would have that's 4 changes. I think I think there would have been more of a fight there than what we saw. I still don't think that we would have been able to compete against them in the end.
Yeah. Francesco, anything that you would have liked to add differently?
I mean, basically what Nick said before is just making sure the players are aware, because I just felt like there was no awareness from anybody. And there was, I don't know, in certain plays, when PSG was stringing a bunch of passes together, there was a lot of open space between the midfield and the defense, especially on Bastoni's side. And I don't know if it was Çalhanoğlu's side or it was definitely not Barella's side. It was Mkhitaryan's side. Like on his side and Bastoni, there was a lot of open space just allowing PSG all that free real estate. I think that's what really got you guys like in the butt a lot, you know? And also just putting on players like Bisek, Fratesi. I would have started those guys instead, and definitely Carlos Augusto, because like you said, Sean, Carlos
Good
Augusto
shout.
has been a lot
Mhm.
better in the Champions League than DiMarco has. You know, that's
Just
what I would
in general as well.
Yeah, and I don't know, like DiMarco just hasn't been the same for me since last season. I don't know, like he's had
100%.
his moments, but
The lack of hair has caught up to him.
like I feel like
Bro,
Thank
I
you
mean,
so
look,
much,
here's-
bro.
Here's the
This guy.
reality, dude. It was never a strong defender either. You know what I mean? Like that's not his strong suit. So why are you setting him up to fail?
Yeah.
well, Nick,
I
it's
didn't even think of Augusto. That was a great shout, Sean.
Nick, it's like you said in the chat, you know, the average left back and right back today, they just don't defend anymore. I don't understand why. They're always just so concerned about attacking that they forget about to do the defensive work.
I think honestly, first of all, they're coming in from a generation of a lot of 3-5-2. So you got Conte, you got Inzaghi, you got Allegri played a back three at times. That's like for the past 8 to 10 years. There's been a lot of Italy playing that formation, which is also why Italy doesn't have many wingers, right? So you've got all of these players, either players that should be wingers now having to think about being defenders,
Right.
and then probably poor defenders now trying to be attackers. And so neither skill is developed, in my opinion.
That's another thing. It's like I just feel like with Inzaghi always incorporating the same formation in these last 4 years, I agree with you guys. I don't think one time he's adapted to another formation, whether it's a 4-2-2 or a 4-4-2.
He never adapted Inzaghi. That's the big problem.
It's been the same formation.
2 games
Yeah, well.
in 4 years.
It's crazy.
Bravo.
And
There's right.
Yeah.
That's why I get pissed off with the guy, you know?
Yep.
Well, he
So-
doesn't adapt.
but-
I feel like he doesn't adapt, though, right?
No,
I
he
mean,
doesn't adapt. That's the problem, man.
But for the
So-
most part, it's worked
what's-
out for him, though.
What's the problem with him
True.
going to Saudi then, Reno?
Oh my God, this guy, man! Please.
Maybe he'll learn something new, bro. With the camels. They'll
I
teach him
don't know. Quando uno è testatura, like we say in Abruzzo, quando uno è quad, non nasce toned. Okay, so I don't know if you understand what that means, but you know,
I
when a
understand.
person, okay, there you go, Paisa. So it is what it is. Even Allegri did these things always the 3-5-2. Then the moment he changed, everything went up ball. Alla Kagamukats, like what we're talking about.
Big up to
So-
Koki, bro, my guy. Big up to Antonio. Okay, we'll save these for the questions, guys. Questions we will ask later towards the end of the show, guys. Okay,
Yeah,
everybody in the chat. End of the show, we're gonna ask a little bit of the questions. That's how we're gonna do it. From
Yeah,
now
I'm learning on
out.
that too on my show.
But yeah,
not-
Antonio,
it's not-
save that.
Yeah.
Write that down somewhere. Send it again at the end.
Oh, about Mota. Yeah, no,
Well,
that,
yeah,
you know,
just
that
like
would be
who's the
funny.
best manager?
That'd be crazy.
for-
Oh, I mean, listen, for Inter, yeah, no way, no. I mean, in my opinion, he should go there, but nah. You know about
No.
yeah, no, but let's talk about. You know what? Let's talk a little bit about Lazio with their Maurizio Sarri a little bit. You know what I'm saying, Nick? I want to hear your
Oh,
thoughts
andare a
about,
Milan
you know,
essere
Mr.
riscaldato.
You hired my father back, man. You hired my
Yeah.
father.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
he's over there,
Lotito style, or the Italian
see
style.
the you see the little images of the smoking. You know, hear the guy smoking in the trailer or whatever that they did. Like, what are your thoughts about Sarri coming back?
So, my biggest
waiting
issue
for him
with
to look.
Saudi coming back, honestly, is if this is what they were going to do, Lazio just wasted 2 years. And Lazio is not a team that can afford to waste 2 years.
Yeah.
So you had Saudi, you were in Europe, you made some money from Europe. Now Lotito's another story. We could spend another fucking hour on Lotito. The guy doesn't spend money. He doesn't have a fucking shirt sponsor for 8 years. He doesn't want to do anything with the stadium. So the club, they are who they are. I love them. They are who they are. They're a high mid-table Serie A club. Every couple of years, we're going to fight for Champions League. You know, it is what it is. If you were going to bring Saudi back, you should have just never let him go in the first place, because now we
Yep.
just wasted 2 years. That's my
2 years,
gripe
yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
Is he going to come back and elevate this team to second, third, fourth, fifth place, it's going to be really tough without any investment. So I don't know.
You need the players.
You don't think there's going to be any investment?
We'll see. I don't know. They spent a lot of money on mediocre players that they have now. So let's see what happens. The only thing I can ask out of him is that he can correct some of his mistakes from the first go round. You guys mentioned Inzaghi, his stubbornness. Sadi has a lot of that in him. He's stuck to a system. He's stuck to players that he likes. I hope that we can see him rotate more, integrate some more players. And, bro, I want to see them beat fucking Lecce. And I want to see them beat Empoli. And I want to see them beat Cremonese. I don't want to see these fucking 1-1. You know, you guys always were talking shit about Allegri this, Allegri that. Allegri beat those teams. You know what I mean? Like, I want the guy that goes out. If you're going to lose to Napoli, if you're going to lose to Inter, if you're going to lose to Juve, that's one thing.
Hey, at least you got the trophy of beating Napoli twice in 1 week. I mean,
Twice, bro. Oh, yeah. Knocked you out of the cup.
Dang.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Because you won the cup that mattered. Thank you.
But that's my take on it, bro. I mean, I would love an outside opinion because I'm super close to it. But, you know, to me, he's not going to elevate the fucking team. You know, we're 2 years from now, we're going to be like, okay, who's next? And let's start a new project. You know what I mean? I'm worried about the place he's going to leave this team.
Yeah. My guy, Hussam, big up to you, my guy. He's a Liverpool fan. He's also a content creator, big content creator, bro. Listen, yo, my guy, bro, we gotta have a serious conversation. You know what I'm saying? I would invite you to tomorrow's show. You know what I'm saying? But I want you to get in touch with me through either Twitter, wherever. You know what I'm saying, Hussam, bro? Just let me know. Ask Zir for my number, all right, bro? Don't worry. And does pineapple belong on pizza? Hell no, it does not. No way.
Pineapple
No way,
on
bro.
That's Mancha cake style. Come on.
You should have your hands chopped off.
That's like heads chopped off. That's it, bro. But big up to you, my guy. Big up to you, my guy. Always a pleasure to see you in the comments, bro. Big fan of your channel. Big fan, bro. Dom is everyone's. This guy Melon is cooking.
Melon
Dom
just
again,
just
bro.
I think this guy, no, seriously, I think this guy's in love with me. He's in love with me, bro. I know it's Pride Month, Melon, and I know you're coming out of your shell, but yo, I'm only for the chicks, bro. I'm sorry. I'm only for the chicks. Sorry, bro. Hey, Nick, I was looking at Lazio. I didn't know they finished 7th, so they're only playing once a week.
Yeah. Because
I mean, Sadi once a week might not be the worst thing.
Okay. Is he the guy? Yeah. Listen, if he gets 25 goals out of Tati, okay, I was wrong. God bless. But let's see it first.
Guy.
The good thing about Sadi is the good thing about Sadi is that he finds other ways to score. You know, even if you don't have a solid striker, you know, he put Mertens as a false 9. And the guy became like a scoring machine. So I don't know if you guys have the players or you guys are going to look for the players in the transfer window, but Sadi will find a way if he's able to find a way. You know, he's not going to. I don't think he's going to win you the Scudetto, but I think top 4 is realistic because look at Milan. They got Allegri. They're playing once a week too, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be in the race for top 4. Juventus, they don't even have a coach yet. Inter, we don't even know what's going to go on with them yet. We don't know. We really don't know, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be in the chase for top 4 too. So like, and Bologna obviously is going to be up there. Roma, guys, I don't know, man. It does look like it's going to be competitive, but if you guys are playing once a week, that's an advantage. That's an advantage.
Yeah,
like I said, if he can get something out of Tati Castellanos, if he can get something out of Isaacson, take these guys to the next level, beat the teams you're supposed to beat, I'll be more than happy.
You swore about Edmonton beating you guys at the Stanley Cup, buddy.
I am worried. You're absolutely
This guy
right.
Are you
Stanley
worried?
Cup.
To be honest, I'm not a big Oilers, so I'm a Canucks fan. Like, I wish you the best, but this Edmonton, I'm going to watch it tomorrow. I think it's their year. But we're at the Panthers, the crazy cats. You never know.
We'll see.
Minkia. Nah, but
So that's something.
yeah, no, I mean, listen, with Lazio, you know, what can you say? You know, and once they do some kind of investment, if Lotito actually starts, you know, opening up his head, you know, actually, you know what I'm saying? But
He's cheap, man.
nah, but I'm telling
Jeez.
you, that's the center of the reason why Lazio hasn't exploded into that big team. You know what I mean?
He doesn't
Like,
care.
level
He's a
yet.
businessman.
You had
He does it
for
fun.
4 years, for 4 solid years, you had Milinkovic-Savic, Luis Alberto, and Ciro Immobile when he was leading the league in goals for every year. You had 3 fucking cornerstone pieces. They never built on it. Not once did they support these guys.
Talk about the Inzaghi of presidents and owners.
Yeah. So dude, we had Lotito, Inzaghi, and fucking Iglitare, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you want to talk about the dream team?
Yeah, I mean, and you got Tati Castellanos, you know what I'm saying, up top too, you know what I'm saying? But listen, I mean, at least you guys got Rovella from us, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
I
I
mean
think that's
same
the only
thing.
positive.
Rovella and Guendouzi, they're great, but we ran them into the ground this year.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing we could talk about Inter's midfield.
Yeah. Yes, RB Comps, we will talk about Dusan when we get up to the topic of Juventus. But I do want to get to Milan, and if we're gonna go from Milan, then Napoli, then Juventus. That's what we're gonna do.
There's not much to talk. There's not much to talk about Napoli. We're doing amazing things. That's all I gotta say.
No, about the transfers and stuff like that. Dom, I want to hear your thoughts on
Scudetto favorites, by the way.
Oh, cool, man. Listen, listen.
That's all good, bro.
You're going to be the favorites.
Clip that.
You're going to be the favorites. Clip it. Okay, we're going to clip this, okay? All right, listen.
Do whatever you.
Okay, all right, don't worry about it, bro.
Yeah,
I don't care.
Clip, bro.
Don't worry,
I mean,
man,
you
'cause
have to be
listen,
blind if you don't think that. And secondly, you guys got to worry about your own goddamn teams before you start clipping my stuff. All right.
The only thing.
Worry about who your coach is going to be.
Dom, hold on.
The only thing is that
I
Dom.
always worry about my team. I'm not
Both
like
of you
always
guys.
worry about other teams.
Both of you guys up there, the Inter fan and the Juventus fan, worry about who's going to be your next coach. All right.
Dom,
Milan's good.
Dom,
They
I
got
always
Allegri.
do worry about it,
Milan's
Dom.
good.
Relax,
Milan's good, but
buddy.
Allegri is gonna take the
And
whole
I hope-
team into
You
like-
and I hope- I hope that
Allegri.
Allegri goes to Turin and dunks 2 goals on you guys' forehead, especially Reno's shiny forehead for sure.
Dom.
Gave me a break, Dom.
Dom,
Get
the
out of
only
here.
thing is that
Chicholala.
you just ruined your boy's underdog gimmick. You
Man,
can't run it anymore.
dude, I got tired of that in January. You guys kept going with it, and it's like it gave me a headache. You know, I had to take a Tylenol every time I saw it, and then everybody started doing it. It was like a virus. It just contaminated the whole app. Everyone was running this damn freaking Jinx thing, and I guess it worked in our favor. I don't know, but yeah. So, what are we gonna talk about next?
Nah, about Milan. We're gonna talk about Milan.
Oh,
right?
Milan. Yeah. Hey,
Top
man, I
4.
can't say much about Milan because
Red ink, brother. Pencil in top 4. 100%.
yeah, they got Modric, bro. He's 53, but
Modric.
still,
You guys
know,
title charge because they're not in Europe.
That's Allegri's dinosaurs. he
dude,
wants.
they're guaranteed top 4 in my book. I don't even care
No, I know
what
that.
moves they make in the transfer market. If they don't make, unless they make like a drastic, crazy, stupid move, they're making top 4.
They need
Milan
I
is
think that-
making
for
top
sure.
4.
I
They need a
wish
defender.
I wish it would have happened at Inter, but there is the possibility that Max Allegri goes 38 goal difference throughout the season, 38 wins, 0 draws and 0 losses. His dream season, 38 goals scored, 0 conceded. That's it.
Yeah, that's his. Yeah, that's his strategy.
Bro.
You should have been Allegri.
Sign
but
me up
it's too
for that
late.
shit
I
all
got,
day.
I got the blood pressure meds ready, man.
Very
Trust me.
nice.
My mom is not happy about it, but she said we'll see.
I mean, here's the
Milanista.
Am I a fan of his tactics? No. Like, I'm not a fan of his tactics. But I can't deny the guy has won multiple trophies. Like, obviously, he's won multiple trophies. He took over a Conte Juventus and brought him to 2 Champions League finals. Even though they lost, he still brought him to 2 Champions League finals. So you can't really argue too much about that.
But
Obviously-
Juve fans want to argue it. I don't understand.
You
They don't
guys got
They don't respect him, dude.
lucky,
my
by the
God,
way.
Nick, stop it,
Nick.
please, man.
Nick, you're
I'm gonna
doing
tell
this
you-
Stop
again.
with this shit,
You're
man.
doing this again. Oh,
Hey, I'm
my
gonna
No,
tell you.
like,
I'm gonna tell something to you to the Milan fans out there. You guys actually got lucky because if Inzaghi would have let's say Milan didn't hire Allegri before Inzaghi decided to leave, Inter was gonna snatch him up.
Oh, 100%.
Oh, yeah,
Inter was gonna
100%.
snatch,
Yeah.
and he was gonna go.
I think about
That's
that.
true.
So, Reinders, as we know, I mean, Reinders is going to go.
65 is the number.
Yes,
That's like
65.
official.
Yeah, Man
No,
City. They already showed
It's-
it on.
Milan said they
Nicosia.
want 70 or 75.
Yeah, good. They should. They should push.
Well, listen, either way, even if it's 65, listen, to turn 20 to 25 mil into 65 or 70 mil, it's a massive profit. Am I a fan of him getting sold? No, absolutely. He was one of the key players. Try to do what you could do with the team in struggling season.
But he wasn't the top midfield of all the world, like someone said through IFTV. Rangers is the top midfield of the world. Like, give me a break.
No, fantastic player, bro, for you guys. But that's a lot of money for 1 year's work. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, 100%.
Who said that? Who said that on IFTV? Who said that?
Marco Messina said that. I keep on mentioning that guy because
I mean, I wouldn't say he's a top midfielder, but
I would say he was
for
the
his
best in the
position,
league this season.
No, the best in the league is when I in the world because people exaggerate, my friend. You know what I mean? So,
But,
you know, you have to get views, right?
I mean, him getting sold,
it's kind of like you know, you got to get the views, especially when you start throwing out sources like from Italy and it doesn't pan out for you. You know what I mean?
Give me a break, dog. Shut up. You with the fucking sources. I don't talk with my sources.
No, mountain bike guy.
It is all me. Don't even start with me with this shit, man. I'm telling you right now. Stop it with this. I told you since the beginning. Every time I said about my sources, it wasn't 100%.
Why are you screaming? Why are you screaming?
No, because you're pissing me off, man. Jesus, going on Twitter and all that shit. I got to work at the back and give me shit. Thanks of you chooch.
Why are you screaming, bro? Calm down, bro. Calm down, bro. Oh, are you still getting Conte and Osimhen, bro? I just want to know that. Just answer that for me, and I'll be happy.
No, I'm happy, and even said on my video. We're not getting none of those things. So
I told you that like for 2 months and you didn't believe me, but hey, we roll.
I learned my mistakes. I own it. So shut up.
No. Dom, all he's got to say, hey, you know what, guys, you were right. You guys had a good opinion on this.
I said I was wrong at that time. I'm not gonna think you guys were right. Please, then you guys are gonna give me a headache no matter what. So shut up.
Listen, bro. I already said my piece about this whole thing about the Osimhen, bro. I already admitted to Dom. You know what I'm saying? So don't bring me a part of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I
said my piece too. I said my piece too. These guys.
Hey Gio, I got a question for you, Gio. So you owned up on that? You owned up to it, right?
Yeah, I did, of course.
And how old are you, Gio?
19.
Okay. Yo, that's what men do, bro. They own up to this stuff.
I owned up to it, so shut up. I said it on my video, Tom.
Listen, just like I mentioned to everybody, listen, and Nick, you were right when you in the last episode that you were in, right? That a lot of the Juventus fans were hyping up Malta, right, in their style. You know, of course, I was giving my tactical analysis, right? But then, of course, it turned out it ended up being wrong. And listen, I even made a video about it, and I said, hey, guys, I was wrong about this, guy, but that's what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? You have to do that when you are wrong.
No, listen, I understand there's people who want to live and die with their club. That's part of being a fan. I can respect that to a degree. Yeah. But I respect more to say, hey, listen, I was hyped on this guy and it didn't turn out the way I wanted to.
That's what I said even with Malta. I always said it. I always said the truth about my team. All right. It's not like most Juventini out there.
That's my point.
Okay, that's it. Bada bing, bada boom.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you, Reno. Yeah. I'm with you.
Guys, how many times, man? Wait.
Hey, Reno. Yeah, hey, Reno. Yes. I love you. I love you, bro. I just want you to know that I love you.
Likewise, dude. That's my guy right here.
It's all love, bro. It's all love, bro.
I expect you want to hear my wife say, don't give me a hard time, so you stop bugging me like you did the last 3-4 days. So let's keep it like that, Dom. You say you like her, so let's keep it that way because then she's going to put the calabrese on her. And you don't want to hear it.
Oh, man. This guy's funny, bro. This guy's funny.
So like I was saying.
Wait, what were you saying, Francesco?
No.
Sorry, my son at the background, guys. Sorry, guys.
Oh, you're good. No, so obviously Reinders getting sold. I saw one person ask a question in the chat, who to replace Reinders with. I did see that question. Ricci is obviously the top target that they've been going after. They've been going after him since January, and he even agreed terms at that time, so he's a good replacement. They're finally getting rid of Ballerina Hernandez. They're finally getting rid of him. Send him to Saudi. I even said it, start learning Arabic, bro, because your time at Milan is done. Listen, I can't forgive that guy. After what he did against Feyenoord, you can't forgive him for that. So I'm very glad that they're selling him. Allegri wants to keep Leao, so we'll see how that works out. I mean, he's always been a fan of Leao, apparently from things that he's been saying from a few years ago. They also are thinking about getting some defenders like Leone, but I know other teams want Leone. And it would be interesting to see Chiesa come to the team. I heard rumors about Chiesa. And
We're just picking up anybody at Milan, huh?
I mean, I just like the fact that he's just going after Italians, man, because they need some Italians at this team.
I mean, you signed the 53-year-old Modric, so why not sign a broken?
Yeah, I was just gonna get to that. They got Modric, man. I mean, I don't. We'll see what he does. I mean, what? Don't.
This guy, Melon, bro.
You know,
He played 50.
Dude, Dom, what'd you do to Melon, bro? Whoever this
Like,
dude is,
this
can't
dude
fucking
is
run.
on you, man. He's been on you.
Like,
You know-
Melon's on you, bro.
You know, the kid, whoever this person is, reminds me of my ex-girlfriend. Whenever she talks, I just ignore her. I just ignore her. You know what I mean? It's like that ex-girlfriend that had every time she said something, it would be like I just cancel her out. Like,
Oh, Madonna mia. This is
Here we go.
oh,
kid's obsessed with me, bro. He wants my what he wants is my phone number. That's what he wants, but I ain't giving it.
Throw it
to him.
in. I'm gonna throw it in the chat, bro. Hold on.
I'll destroy you, Nick.
Oh, man.
I'll find you in Miami. I'll go to Miami. I'll find you.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh shoot.
The,
Oh, God, man.
hold on a second. Gio, would you take Jadon Sancho? No. Actually, you know what? Why not? I wouldn't mind.
I thought he already agreed to going back to United.
I don't know.
No,
What-
I don't know
what's
if
up with the
anyone wants to
situation?
go back to United.
Yeah. Well, Anthony does. You know what I'm saying? But
I don't know if you guys. Well, yeah. I mean, I was gonna say I don't know if you guys knew this, but if you guys don't have a coach, you really can't sign players. But it looks like you're staying with Tudor.
yeah,
Yeah,
no. I think we're gonna stay with Tudor. We're gonna back.
I want to ask a question for Sean up there. So
Yeah.
Inzaghi left, right? Club World Cup is when, like next week,
Yep.
2 weeks from
June
now.
14th is the first day.
14th
So like you got to sign.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you got to
think our
sign a
game's the
coach like
15th or something.
ASAP.
that. So you guys got to sign a coach like today.
Yeah, we're working with option number 1 tomorrow.
So, who is the ideal coach that you would want?
That I would want.
Yes.
That's tough because there's 2 options and they're totally different directions for the club. I think we can take a gamble and you go get Fabregas like that. I think he's I don't think he's ready for Inter, but I think that choice as a tactician and it would be a complete different Inter than Inzaghi's Inter. So just a total tactical change. And I think that would kind of kickstart some of the players again, get them rolling again in something a little bit different. So maybe that works. And then my other choice of someone that would be more capable of steadying the ship a little bit would be Conceição.
I mean,
So-
I could see where you're going with the Conceição. Like I said, I just felt bad with Conceição because I just felt like he just joined the team at the wrong time. You know what I mean?
That's what we're thinking as well. Like
Tough year
it's
for
not
Milan.
so much Conceição's problem at Milan.
Listen, the moment Milan signed Fonseca, I knew the season was going to be a disaster from the start. So
Yeah, I do want to say thank you so much, Liam, from the Bayern View for the raid, my friend. Just brought his whole audience to our show. So like and subscribe, people. Let's go. And of course, ask us any questions that you have in the comments. Of course, man, this is the whole panel. We have a Napoli fan here. We have an Inter fan here. We have a Milan fan here. We have a Lazio fan here. And then we got Juve fans here. So definitely drop your questions, especially, anything about Inter, especially after the final, anything you guys have to say.
I'm sure Bayern has a bunch to
yeah.
say, and they can say all of
shit.
it. Just drop it. Don't worry about it. Just I
Oh, yeah,
understand.
I forgot Bayern. The Bayern fans are going to come in here. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Oh, shoot.
I don't blame
This is
them.
going to get crazy.
So,
Oh, shoot. Look at this.
So Sean,
Marty, shots fired.
Oh boy.
point of Inter.
What is the point of... question. Why are you so...
I'm just gonna sit back and watch.
We're
I'm just gonna
400
sit back
years
and watch.
old.
Well,
Nah.
you know what I'm saying? So, Gio, who do you not want Inter to hire as their next manager? Who do you rate, basically? Well, I guess, listen, I'm not going to say just for me. I want also everybody in the panel. For me, I don't want them to sign Fabregas. I don't. I don't want them to sign Fabregas.
That's what they're thinking.
Yeah,
Them and the
I don't want
Zeppi.
Yeah, well,
I don't know if
De
it's
Zerbi-
good.
Listen, I don't listen. The thing about it, De Zerbi, I mean, what he played for, or no, he coached Sassuolo. I know that.
Yeah,
He's a
Um,
Milanista.
He's a Milanista, exactly.
and I would be very
Yeah, but I
upset.
don't think he would do
You know,
good at Inter at the Zeppi. Not a chance.
Or Milan or Juve, in my opinion. He wouldn't do well at any of them.
No, exactly. I don't like his way. Before I kind of liked it, but then looking how he plays his teams, nah, forget about it. You know, that.
You know,
This guy,
I got a fun fact here. Want to hear it,
Sean,
guys?
Sean, there you go. Get Ten Hag.
He's already
So-
at Leverkusen.
Oh,
Yeah,
never
I'm
mind.
saved. I'm saved.
So you know what's funny is that everybody in the league, right, thought that Napoli was gonna be without a coach, and it turned out that we actually have our coach locked, and it's all you guys that ended up going coach shopping. I'm just saying, isn't that funny how that works out? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. Sean, you could look up at me when I talk to you. Sean, look up at me.
Don't give him a hard time,
oh
bro.
no!
Very
He's gonna end
disrespectful.
up with a couple
The thing is-
no coach.
the
Come
thing
on,
is-
man. Relax, Dom.
Sean,
No,
Sean,
no.
get
Dom,
the
the
whole
thing
year.
is, Dom, the thing is that you don't deserve for me to look you in the eyes.
No, you're
Bravo,
right.
Sean.
But,
You're
but you
right.
looked at me in the eyes when you said that, though. For instance,
I'm looking at Nick. I'm looking at his beautiful
Sean,
face.
what you need, Sean, what you need is
He's a
holy
good
water
interista. I like that.
for that final, bro.
At least a good interista. Not
Sean,
like some of the ones I know.
question for you, bro. What do you think about Palladino?
No.
I don't think he would
he's-
go, but
He is, at the moment, he's just Inzaghi, but worse. Like, he plays his back three. He came into Fiorentina, who was set up for a 4-3-3, and he said, nope, I'm changing it. I'm playing a back three right now. Like, Palladino would only be to fit what the team has right now. And I don't want that because I want the team to be gutted. I
Okay.
want, like, 10 players gone
No,
this
that's fair.
summer.
That's more than
And I
fair.
just need a total change.
More than fair.
Okay.
you know, now let's get on to Juventus, and then we'll get to the
Let's
comments.
go.
I like you. I like you too, Bayern View.
No, no, yeah,
Bayern View knows ball.
Yeah,
I like it.
And the
You know, what, Liam, clip this.
Hey,
clip that.
hey,
clip
that makes
My
one of
guy.
us.
Ah, two.
Yeah,
Word.
no,
The guy,
you know
the guy,
why?
know, the
He's
guy,
a good
the,
guy. He's a
the
good
guy
guy.
obviously, the guy obviously knows ball. If he likes me, he knows ball.
That's right. That's good. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. You see, Liam. You know ball, bro. I've been telling you this, bro. So don't let anybody else tell you that you don't know ball. Anyway.
Reno hates me, so that tells you all you need to know about Reno.
I don't hate nobody. Trust me. People hate me. Misery loves company. Remember that.
Misery loves
But it is what it is.
Reno, who hates you, bro? I'll go fight him. Who are they?
No, I don't want to see that. Since this morning I had the interest attack me. Oh, I don't know nothing. Oh, you're not doing too good. Buddy, give me a break, man. This is all purpose of Calcio 3 said. I saved my piece. I'm giving you credit, and you still give me a hard time. I get out of here, man. Please.
Yo, Bayern, he loves Malta.
What
He
the?
loves
Oh
him.
shoot!
He loves Malta.
No. I used to, not anymore. Maybe a nice mortadella, yes, but which I've been eating lots of mortadella since he left, but not Malta. I'm sorry,
Listen,
man.
Reno used to love Giuntoli. He used to love Mota. He used to love Vlahovic.
Okay,
He used to
and-
love-
Vlahovic, bro.
He
Yeah.
loved,
Hey,
he
I-
loved,
yes,
Reno-
I am honest. I'm honest about my mistakes.
Reno-
Vlahovic.
Reno loved Conte for like a week.
Yo, bro.
Oh, shit.
And
There's a
now
lot
he
of
hates
love,
Conte,
Hey,
bro.
wait, okay, hold on a second, guys. We should
Oh,
pinpoint
shoot.
here. Like, seriously. I met June to LA. First of all, he's a cafoon. He didn't want to do a picture with me, first of all. Second of all, he screwed things up. So how can you expect me to still say that June is cooking? Vlahovic, man, everybody loved Vlahovic at Fiorentina, but come on, that guy's a flop. Let's be real,
He's a
man.
bunga bongo, man, right?
What's that?
How about Conte? How about Conte? Is he Juventino? No
No,
Juventino no
fuck
more.
Conte. He's out of the cup. Yeah. He can stay with your shit team over there and what he did. But don't get me wrong. So
But what he did? What did he do? He stayed with the team that he's currently with. Like, what did he do exactly?
Very,
I mean,
very
he took advantage of us. What are you
He
talking
didn't
about?
take advantage of you because only Juventini in their mind thought he was coming back. It was a
Zeno.
No, it's not. It's not. No, Nick. No. Nick. No. Listen to me.
Okay.
Okay.
It's called.
He expected more money for more players and whatsoever, and Elkan said no, which Elkan is in the fault here. But last year, apparently, Conte wanted to join Juve because he's a Juventino.
But not this year. Not this year, buddy.
Exactly.
He didn't want to go this year, buddy.
Well,
So suck it up.
Papa Gul Conte, okay? Enjoy your lovely cup. That's it. He has no second chance for me. I give him a second chance. That's it. Punto. Basta.
Because Conte really is worried about you not giving him a second chance. Oh my God. Conte
Oh,
really
shut up,
Torino
Tom.
is-
Give me a fucking break, man.
Can you blame Conte? He's in a winning position right
Yeah.
now.
Right,
De Laurentiis did not want to make the same mistake he made with Spalletti.
I don't blame him. I get it. Yeah, I get, but all this shit talking last year, apparently he was coming, and then
But that's my
You
point.
know-
Listen,
Yeah,
man,
listen,
they
bro,
go-
you know-
Donnarumma said he was going to be a Milanisti for life, and then he went to PSG.
I get that point. But
Hey.
for me, he is over.
Let me have the
Basta.
floor. Let me have the floor real quick. And I said in the last live, Conte owes you absolutely nothing. You understand me? He doesn't owe you guys nothing. He doesn't have
Listen
to go
to
back
me.
there and build up your shit show. He doesn't have to do that. He's a professional. He's gonna
Yeah,
go where
because
he
it
thinks he's
benefits
gonna
you.
win.
It
Okay.
benefits you. That's
It's
why.
a better project. Suck it up.
No.
It's a better
Yeah.
project.
Well,
That's what it is.
good luck. Respect. Good luck.
No,
but
don't wish
try
me
to-
good luck. I wish
hold
you
on a
good
second.
luck. I
No,
wish
hold on a
you
second.
good luck.
No, because you all know Conte.
You got
sideways.
Tudor. You got Tudor. I got Conte. I
Let me
wish
finish
you good
talking.
luck.
Let me finish talking, bro, because I'm done. Non mi può bestemmiare a me. Porco Dio. You better get out of here. You better be lucky that he stays. You better be lucky he stays, because if he quits, poco do io.
Oh yeah, I hear
Then
that every day. I hear that every
you.
day. Conte's leaving. Oh, he still hasn't left. Won a Scudetto, so keep waiting, my friend.
No, he
waiting,
did
all right?
that. He did it all Cubs. He can quit anytime, bro. So
he
good
will.
luck,
He
buddy.
eventually will.
Please.
That's fine. But he's not running back to Juve because Juve fans want him back. That's the point. For 2 years, 3 years, he's Juve. Bro, no, he doesn't fucking care. Okay, he's in a good situation, and when it turns to not be a good situation, he'll go somewhere else. And it may or
Exactly.
may not be Juve. There's nothing
Exactly.
that's drawing him to Juve. That's my
Yeah,
point.
he goes somewhere else with this reputation. I don't think so.
Well, not just that, but look at the management. Listen,
If
you
Saudi
know, I
Arabia
went
is
to
giving
Conte.
25 million to fucking to
Conte
Inzaghi,
won't go to
Conte can
Saudi
get
because he
50.
wants to stay with the family. He's going to be
Yeah.
retired, and that's it. So,
But Nick,
know,
I mean,
good
listen.
luck.
what you wish for,
Actually-
because you never know. Conte maybe in a few years might go to
well,
Saudi.
good luck.
Listen,
I don't
no,
give a
no,
shit
but
about
listen,
Conte. He can
but
go to
listen,
Saudi.
listen,
He can even go to the Whitecaps. I don't give a
yeah.
shit.
Conte
I've
bad
heard that.
guy because Conte didn't go back to Juve. He's
Ma
bad
vattene a
guy.
fanculo, Tom.
Ah,
Testa di cazzo, ma vattene a fanculo.
That's all I hear. That's all I hear.
That's all I hear. That's all I hear. Yeah, the Dom talk.
all
That's
right,
all I
wait.
hear.
On a serious note, I actually have.
No, we're not serious here, Sean. There's no
I know that
seriousness
you're
in this.
not. You've never been serious in your life. But
Exactly. He's a chooch.
Exactly. Conte bad guy. Get out of here, bro.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. Please. What's
I've
up,
heard
Papa
that
Pietro?
Conte's wife has actually really enjoyed Naples, and that might have been a huge deal into him staying at Napoli this season. But of course,
You know,
they have-
no, so,
I'm just
Sean,
thinking
Sean,
the
hold on a
progress, though.
second. You know what was funny? Like 3 or like 2 months. I don't even remember the time frame anymore. Whenever Conte was gonna go to Juventus, right?
Mhm.
You know, Reno over here said, "Hey, he's going because his wife and his daughter have a house in Turin, and she's gonna play heavy on the decision, right?" So then, when the rumors came out that the wife said, "Hey, I think you should stay here in Napoli," Reno over here said, "Wife has no influence. Conte's gonna do what Conte's want to do, and he's going back to Juventus." See how that works out with this guy? You see how things work out with this guy?
No. You're wrong. Because I
What?
even said you're wrong.
You said
What did
that.
No, I did not say that. I said, when the wife said that, which I don't blame her because June 30 said no, so I don't blame the wife. So he
I
did
got
the
your,
right
I got your
decision.
tweet.
I mean,
I
they
got
do
your
have
tweet
a
saying
house.
that.
Okay, I blocked that tweet, so don't worry about it, bro. That was a misunderstanding, so shut up.
I mean, they
This
do
tweet
have a
and all
house
this
up there.
bullshit.
I do think that they probably go back there because isn't she
Well,
from
she has a
the
story,
area?
Torino.
Yeah,
But whatever,
so-
man. She
of
likes
course.
Napoli. They're into the Bella Napoli. Bella Pizza
Shauna.
Napolitana. That's it.
No, but
That's
the thing
right.
is, Sean,
right.
I feel like that also what was with Conte too was because he didn't see any certainties at Juventus
Right.
other than with Napoli. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, he
Because-
gets his best certainties from Napoli, and I don't.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You're still working
because
with
Napoli,
ADL, so
yeah, yeah, but no, the thing is that Napoli, they have a winning project at the moment. They just won the Scudetto. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna.
Oh,
get
say that
KDB.
again?
No,
Can you say
no,
that again?
no. Anyway, they just got KD.
Did Reno leave?
I think.
Did Reno leave?
No.
he can't
I
let
haven't
it
Reno,
talked to
go.
my
don't
wife.
go.
You always gotta.
Okay.
Don't
I
go.
was
Don't
telling
go
you my
nowhere,
wife for
Reno.
life.
Here.
I'm not
Outta
going.
here,
I'm all here, man. I can handle
good.
a hit, you chooch. You bacala.
No, but okay. So back to my point was look, the management. Look at what's going on with the management at Juventus. Giuntoli is gone. Pompilio gone. Stefanelli gone. Now it's Comoli and this other guy. So listen, I just feel like that Conte is like, you know what? Screw this. There's nothing. There's no certainties. And not just that, but Elkan's not making any moves. And you know what? He was like, you know what? Screw this. I'm staying at Napoli. And that's what he did. That's why I think.
Honest question though, didn't Juve just spend 200 million last year?
Yes.
No, I'm not trying to clown. So
No, I
if
know.
you just saw,
Yes.
if you as an owner, as an executive, you just spent 200 million and scraped by to get fourth place, are you willing to say, hey, here's another 200 million, you're going to win the Scudetto? That's a tough ask. I don't give a shit who your club is.
Yeah. No, but the thing is also, Nick,
joking
what
aside.
also confuses me was because, Champions League qualification was so important, right? In terms of the financials and everything like that. And not just that, but Elkan supposedly said if we didn't qualify, he would pump in 100 million euros, which makes no sense at all. Why? Okay, with the money problem, right? That we can't, do anything with Conte. And I'm saying, because I think if Conte came, he could have really revolutionized the team. Of course he didn't. You know what I mean? But of course I wanted Conte. Who doesn't want Conte? I mean, but yeah, no, listen, he's staying at Napoli, and it is what it is. It is what it is. Look at Dom, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh,
Have we gotten in? Have we gotten in all the clubs? We talked about everybody so far.
I think so. I mean, I think
Yeah.
so, right? Right, Reno? We said everything.
I
right,
guess.
let-
Yeah, I
we
came
do-
a
we
little
do-
bit late, but yeah.
Yeah, we do have a lot of questions, though. We do have a lot of questions. Guys, put more questions in the chat about any of our teams: Lazio, Napoli, Milan, Inter, and Juventus. So ask any of those 5
You
teams.
can even ask about
Yeah.
Atalanta or Roma.
Yeah, Atalanta,
or-
Roma. Yeah, anybody at this point.
Any of them. And
Anybody.
we'll just say the worst things about him.
Bro, I'm gonna
since
say,
they're-
hold on. Let
Well, I
me
know that.
let me say it so we could come back and remember that this is June 3rd.
This
That is
guy.
the first person to ever say it. Roma's going to be in consideration for the Scudetto next year, and it kills me to say that because I fucking hate Roma.
Oh boy.
They got a legit chance next year. Gasparini is a great hire.
Yeah.
They have talent on that team.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
I
but
think
it takes
a lot of
I
teams
said
have
the
a
same
and a
thing.
lot of teams got worse.
I
But
said
it
the
takes
same thing.
Gasparini a while to get his
Yeah, because-
his identity stamped on the
Hey,
team. I don't think
yeah.
they win an automatic Scudetto this year. I don't think so.
No, I'm
In
not
my
saying they
opinion.
win it, but I'm saying
They're
they're in
going to be a
contention.
player. Yeah.
Top
Yeah,
four.
they might fight for it. I don't. But
They're
even
making top four.
this year
Top
with
four.
Atalanta, but then they went down. So I don't know, guys.
There's a lot of teams chasing top four. Like Milan's going to be up there. Napoli, of course. Inter, I'm not knocking them out. They got the talent. They just need a solid coach. You know who might not make top four next year that I don't really got him on my top four is Juventus, to be honest with you.
Yeah, whatever you say.
They couldn't get their top
Honestly,
four coaches. I know that much.
Not even just the
Their
clown.
top four coaches said no. Sorry,
Not even just the clown.
Oh, no.
It depends on the if they don't get a serious coach. I'm sorry, Gio. I'm sorry. Dom's right.
They are. I'm telling you
don't
right
really
now.
care.
I'm
Right,
calling
I
it.
don't really care.
I'm
be
calling it
honest. I
right
don't
now.
really care.
I'm calling it right now. They are stuck with Tudor this year.
Yeah.
They're not going to get a new coach. I'm sorry.
Y'all
They're not
also-
doing it.
Seriously, y'all have two questions that y'all have to answer as well. So Conce, little Conceição is leaving. and then you don't have a striker really that you want to be playing. And then if you lose Cambiaso, I mean, you'll get good money for him if he goes, but those positions need to be answered for you guys.
Yeah, no, exactly. I agree. Definitely, those positions are going to need, to be answered. But if you think about it, it's still a long Mercato too. You know what I mean?
Who was the guy
in July too?
Who was the guy in the chat that said Gasperini's better than Conte?
Yeah, this guy.
Who in their right mind said that?
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what?
I don't know.
Is he a Roma
He
fan?
won the Euro.
Liam, wait, Liam, basta, man. I'm telling you, bro, this guy's getting on my nerves, bro. This guy.
Liam, but you lost with Inter. Relax, Liam.
Liam, you gotta relax. You lost to Inter, man. Okay.
That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad.
Coleman. Listen, you could keep all those players, bro. Don't worry, man. You got Mr. Company over there.
But Bayern actually won a title, right?
Yo,
yeah,
KD,
okay, bro.
Ball knower out here.
Wait, yeah,
I see you in the comments, bro.
Yep. Yeah, no, he asked a question as well, KD.
Ooh,
my guy.
That's a bold statement, but
no,
let him retire.
No,
let him retire.
He's already taken the director role for Roma. He's not
Roma, going. He's not being a manager anymore.
Let him.
Do you guys think Gasperini can succeed at Roma?
Yeah.
Yes, you have to be patient.
Yeah.
You could try to get a few trophies here and there.
The only thing I think that would work against him is the fan base, because in Roma fans are very passionate, and they're not gonna be like Atalanta. You made Europa spot.
Situation for a lot of people. I agree.
Roma fans will eat you alive.
They're as bad as us. They're as bad as us.
My town is close to Roma. I know.
Roma fans, man. Those that's dangerous.
Lazio and Roma fans. Oh yeah, those. Yeah, I know. Nick hates Roma, bro. Right. Nick?
Yo, is Zier a Napoli fan too, or what?
No, he's a Bayern, and he's also an Al Hilal fan.
Yeah, he said thanks for Inzaghi.
Yeah,
earlier.
Thanks for Inzaghi.
Yeah, he's happy about that.
You are welcome.
Take
By all
Hernandez
means,
with you, bro. Take Ballerina Hernandez, please. Get him off the team. Oh my God, man! I can't stand that freaking guy anymore.
Don't worry, Lee.
Who's he asking how many UCLs?
Yeah,
Which
he's
asking
Juve. He's asking Juve. Listen,
give me a break.
Listen. Don't worry, Liam. Listen, on tomorrow's show. Don't worry, bro. You're gonna get
you see, they can't flex with the big boys, Nick.
Now
when it comes to those trophies, Nick.
We switched the conversation.
You can't even flex with the big boys either. So what are you talking about?
Exactly. I'm not even answering to Don.
You see what just happened?
No point.
They'll talk to Napoli fans. They'll chirp about their trophies and Napoli fans, but when the big boy Bayern comes into the house, they got nothing to say. You feel me?
Mr. Roman Reigns is talking. Mr. Roman Reigns is talking. Let him talk.
Let him listen.
Let him talk.
I'm gonna laugh. Why is
classic Napolitano, man? I can't believe this guy, man. I don't even waste my time.
I will take away your stuff, Liam. All right, I only gave you that for tomorrow. You understand me, bro? I will take away your stuff, bro. Oh boy.
Yo, what's Liam's at? I gotta follow this dude. This guy knows ball too. Hold on.
Wait, I'm surprised. Wait, Nick, I thought. Wait, I got.
No, he's good. Liam, especially on his live reactions, he's the best.
Yeah, Liam and Zier, those
with
guys
this
are my
English
boys.
accent, I love it.
Yeah. No, those guys are my boys either way.
Awesome.
Always supporting. They also have their own show too. Zier has a European heavyweight show where you get like Manchester United.
Yeah, I'm
fans
part of it
on.
too.
Yeah, Reno's not part of it. Oh my gosh, but you should get out of here, KD, bro. This guy, shameless ass, bro. I'm telling you all the time. I was just on the thing. Listen, bro. Listen. I don't know about the revenge stuff, bro, because he could come on my stream at the moment, bro. So, yeah, Liam, don't worry about it, bro. But okay, back to the questions. Let me go back to the questions here. Okay, so KD, right here. Who do you guys have winning Serie A next season? I personally have Conte bottling it. Wow, because he only does well in one game a week settings.
Yeah, I think Napoli's gonna win it.
Excuse me,
Napoli,
I like that comment, but excuse me, but that Conte was in multiple competitions when he won Inter their Scudetto. Yeah, he crashed out early in the Champions League. I don't mind if you take me to round of 16 and you crash out and you win me another Scudetto. I'll sign up for it. I'll sign up for it. A repeat?
Yeah.
A repeat? I'll sign up for it. I don't mind.
I agree with you.
For the first time, right, in your history, right? Repeat. I know. Yeah. I get it.
KD, that's not true, man. Conte won multiple Scudetti with Juventus in multiple competitions. That's not true, bro.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't know where the
exactly.
nonsense
But
comes from.
if you think about it,
I don't
look
know where the
at team,
nonsense
though.
comes from.
The
Gio wasn't even a fan back then. He wasn't even watching
What
Juventus.
are you
He's
talking
19.
about, bro? Oh my god, bro.
Oh,
this
this
guy.
He only knows
man.
Allegri. He knows
Gio,
the only thing he
bro.
knows is Allegri and Mota. That's it.
What a Mota. Yeah, okay, buddy.
Okay, whatever, Dom. Leave this guy alone, man. Have respect for this little kid. Five
Yeah.
bravo. God.
Why you
listen, bro?
Oh shit!
Hey, Dom, listen, buddy. I got the power. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
bro?
man.
You know what I'm saying? I got the Infinity Stones. I'm just kidding.
do that again to me, motherfucker, and I will not be on the show ever again. How's that sound? Try that shit again, bro.
Let's do it.
Who's the guy that's bringing you your guests on the show? Yeah, you better
What are
respect
you
me, bro.
talking about, bro?
You better
Don't worry,
respect
bro.
me,
Yeah,
bro.
man, chill it, bro. Chill. Listen, bro. This
Very
guy.
disrespectful, but we move.
Wow. Somebody's
Who you
getting
guys
offended.
think is okay, wait, no.
Nah,
we
man,
can
this is
do
all
it.
jokes, man. I don't get
Yeah,
mad,
it's all
bro.
jokes. Nah, we don't get mad, Dom.
You're the only one that gets mad on here, Reno. You're the only one, bro.
I'm a Brucesi. That's how I am. I can't help it. It's in my blood.
Hey, look! I got
So-
Reno in the middle now, guys. I actually got him. So Dom, you're
Oh,
welcome.
but this is beautiful. This is beautiful. I'm all for it.
There needs to be
Let's be
more
more
Napoli
Napoli
fans
fans.
on the panel. Dom is always soloing.
I mean, we've
That's
had
how
one.
Dom does.
Listen, Dom.
I'm
I'm gonna bring a couple. It's that Reno can only handle one. He could barely handle me. So can you imagine if I bring more Napoli fans on here? Forget about it. This guy will
Oh,
cry,
man.
bro.
No, I won't cry. I'll take over all of you guys, buddy. One by one, like I always did. Trust me.
Melon says,
No.
Sean, are you a
No,
New
that's
Yorker?
insulting. That really hurts. That hurts a lot.
Wait, Reno, who's gonna be the coach for you next year, man?
Are you gonna tell him where you're from, Sean?
Sean? Yeah?
Well, what did he say? Sorry, I missed that.
No,
Sorry, Sean.
I didn't say. But Dom, that's not for you to say.
I know. I'm asking. Are you gonna tell him where you're from?
No, I'm good. It's all about
Okay.
Twitter.
All right.
So what did he say? Sorry, guys, I missed out. What did he say? Melon's been bacala. Like, well, what happened?
No. Someone asked Sean where if he's from New York, and Sean said he's not from New York. And I was like, "Are you gonna tell him where you're from?" And then Sean's.
Oh, okay. So,
It's on my Twitter.
Thank you so much, Zier, my guy. Member for another 3 months. Big up Serie A Familia.
okay. Granted here.
No, absolutely not. He could go to Inter, though. You know what I'm saying? He could go to Inter.
Mota at Inter might not be as bad as Mota at
Huh?
Juve. Just saying.
Really?
Well,
You think
probably.
so?
Yeah, he's in Teresa. So
Well,
he's
yeah,
good
yeah.
us
You know,
big time.
we're gonna prove this theory on not only with Mota. Well, Mota's gonna be like associated with it, right? But if Allegri does really good with Milan, that means the whole problem was Juventus the whole entire time.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Let's be real. Let's
I
be
mean,
real
that's-
here.
That's a
Be-
fact, regardless.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. But Milan and Juventus are in the same position. So good luck.
What do you
on him,
mean?
because the management, man, it's really better as much as Juventus is. So good
Well,
luck.
Yeah,
on
but
him,
that's what
man.
I'm saying.
So,
So listen, hold on. So if Allegri comes in,
Yeah.
right,
yeah.
and he starts winning games, he takes them to top 4, maybe a Scudetto push, and their season, and they get better. That means that Allegri wasn't the problem at Juventus. It was Juventus. If he wins Milan a Scudetto, forget about it. You guys have nothing else to sit on against Allegri anymore.
Let's
Juventus
hold
was
on.
the problem.
Aspect,
Hold on. Let me make one more point. Let me make one more
Oh,
point.
here
And
we
then
go. Okay, go ahead.
it associates to Mota, because if Mota goes somewhere else and starts being successful as well, that means that your club the entire time was the actual problem
So,
from the top.
not
From the
sure
top,
he said-
management.
Aspect.
Weren't you just complaining about the management? Weren't you just complaining about the owner?
That's what I'm saying.
Giuntoli?
That's what I'm saying. I hold the aspect in the
Oh.
secondo. I always said it. That our management sucks. Thinks of Vilker. I always said it, man. You don't need to tell me, man. I agree. But Milan's not doing it better because Cardinale doesn't give a shit. You got Ibrahimovic here. Like they got rid of Maldini. Like what are we talking about here?
Yeah,
I
but
always
so
said
can you
it.
imagine?
Hey, I agree with you, bro. But I always.
What
said
would
it
you say?
that
All right,
Juventus-
what would you say? What Reno? What would you say if Allegri within 2 years wins Milan a Scudetto? What would you say about Allegri after
I'll
that?
be realistic. That's it.
What would you
That
say?
doesn't say much.
I still
Reno,
think
what would you say, Reno? What would you say?
I love.
I'm
No,
not
but
gonna
no,
say.
but no,
I'm not
but
gonna
no.
give too much credit to the Allegri, but I'll say the honest truth about whatever it is. That's it.
Allegri
you
and
wouldn't-
Pioli
you
are
wouldn't
the
give
two
too much credit to
most
Allegri.
disrespected managers on
But
the planet.
listen. I think Allegri will always be a legend at Juve. We all know that. We all know that.
Nah, Lippi's a legend. Not Allegri.
Nah,
Come on, man.
listen.
You don't know because you didn't see Lippi. What are you talking about, Gio? Come on, bro.
Listen, bro. Lippi,
Tell
of
Reno
course,
to turn
listen,
on him.
I didn't say that Allegri was, bro. Did I ever say that Lippi or was like behind Allegri, man? No, I'm not talking about that.
No, you don't know what you're saying.
What are you
With
talking about?
Allegri, Milan has to spend money.
Listen.
Guy, give me a break, Allegri.
Listen,
I think to Conte, man. Now, give me a break.
bro. Thanks to Conte, not just to Conte. Come on, we also had Mr. Beppe Marotta too. Okay, but the thing is, it worked.
He had
under
the
Allegri.
players that time,
It
Allegri.
worked
That's
under Allegri.
why.
But the thing is, it worked. It worked. So you can't say if he wins with Milan, which I can see happening, because remember, if they could keep layout,
If you're not bringing the players, you're not going nowhere with Allegri.
but they
he's
are
not
going to make the players.
Ancelotti.
They're
That's every
making,
coach,
listen,
bro.
they're
You
making,
think there's
they're
a
making
magician
more,
coach out
yeah.
there?
They're
That's every
selling-
fucking coach.
They're making
What are you
more
talking
moves
about?
than
This guy's.
Juve.
they're
You guys are making some
selling
Allegri like
bringing
Ancelotti, man. Like, shut
players.
up,
No,
man.
but
Give me a
Reno,
break,
but Reno,
man.
listen. The thing with Milan is they're making more moves than Juventus at the moment, so that's already concerning me. For
They're selling.
It is what it
they're
is.
Bringing two possible good talents in Ricci, and then obviously.
Yeah,
Modric.
but no big names are gonna come with just one competition, bro. And Allegri is not good
It's
at
still
building
Milan,
the
bro.
players.
They just brought in Modric. He's not a big
gonna bring in
name, but
Modric.
he's a legend.
He's
You
a
know,
legend, but we'll see how long he will last,
Also-
Modric. He has his injuries too, bro. Come on.
One game a week.
But the
You
one
He's
game a
old.
week, Reno, it's
You
one
only-
game a week. That's
you
what
only
I'm
have to
saying.
I don't know, man. It's like Vidal to Inter. Come on, guys. Give me a break.
I think it's one
you
game a
only
week.
have to
that's
bring
fine.
in. You only have to bring in half of what
Exactly.
you want because Milan's playing one competition or one main competition this season. Because then you can fill in the rest of those pieces next summer if you perform and get to the Champions League.
Exactly.
So like you only have to do half of your rebuild this summer for Milan. You don't have to do the full thing yet. You can have a little bit of patience, which is infuriating. Like I got.
Listen, I said the same thing about Allegri being a wishy-washy move back in 2010, and then look what happened. He won the team.
What becomes? We all know you're Allegri. I know what becomes. Please stop it.
I mean, Reno, I'm not a fan of his tactics, but you
No,
can't
but
deny
he
the fact
definitely-
that the guy knows what he's doing.
Blah, 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 whatever, man.
Listen,
Francesco,
Yeah, we forgot that we lost with Maccabi.
hold on.
5-1 against Napoli. Like, come on, guys. The guy
All
didn't
I'm going to say
embarrass
to
us.
you guys is you all.
Yeah, how could you let anybody score 5 on you? Ugh, jeez.
Yeah,
You know it.
Oh,
But it's
man.
PSG, bro.
I was at that game, by the way.
Man.
I was
You
at that
guys-
game, by the way.
Oh,
You
man.
guys
Yeah, I
don't
know
know.
you were dumb.
You
Yo,
don't know how good you
Sean,
have it.
like I said, get the holy water, Sean. Wipe those eyes with the holy water.
Hey Nick, what are you gonna say, Nick?
No, they don't, you guys don't know how good you have it, recently, especially. But Allegri, guys like that, teams like you win the fucking Scudetto by beating these teams that you're supposed to beat. It doesn't always look pretty. It's not the most glamorous thing. Everybody on the planet got fooled by fucking Pep Guardiola and unlimited money to spend, and now maybe PSG. That's great. Winning the fucking games that you're supposed to win and beating your rivals 1-0 or holding them to a 0-0 draw, 1-1 draw, in the long run, those results are what matters. I would fucking kill for that at Lazio. If you gave me Allegri, give me Pioli back, I would kill for that.
The moose,
Yo.
man. Got
I don't have the
moose.
luxury.
Got the moose.
Liam knows ball.
Guys, sorry, guys. I got to go, man. So it's
Oh.
been very long. So I have to go. I got a business to take care of. So, Gio, you're going to sit for 2 hours. I can do this stuff, man.
Wait, Reno,
So-
just really quick. Who's going to be the coach for Juventus?
I don't care. Okay, it's Tutto. We're going to be stuck for top 4. That's all I can tell you guys.
Nah,
I
it's
am
gonna
an
be
honest
Tudor. Listen,
fan.
listen. I don't know why you guys are actually talking that bad about Tudor. Honestly, I think Tudor.
Okay, Gio, here we go. You actually think Tutto's going to do that great, man? We gotta see the
Bro,
players he's
Sereno, so who
bringing
do you
in.
want, bro? You don't like anybody.
Listen,
Who the
you're gonna
fuck
have
you
No,
to
I
want?
don't
back
like
him.
nobody. I come as a
You're gonna have
coach.
to back him.
Never mind the bullshit.
You know,
Nice guys.
you know,
I don't know.
you know who he liked and he wanted, right?
Yeah,
Don
Conte. I know. I heard about
Conte.
Conte.
Okay,
But
buonasera,
Conte's
ragazzi.
not going.
Ciao,
Conte's not
ciao.
going.
Ciao.
I was
Oh
gonna
my
say
God.
he should get the coach that just won for Spurs. He should get that. Maybe that would help.
Ange, big Ange.
Again,
Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm sorry, but Tudor is not gonna do anything special for you guys next season. He's
Oh
not.
my god.
There's a reason he was unemployed for 4 years. Like,
As
that's not an
as
accident.
an Inter fan, I hope you keep him.
Right.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Well,
Me
listen,
too.
I see
and in-
this
and in
dude,
turn-
Yeah, dude, Silva's a good shout, bro. But again, there's how many
too many
coaches have we
uncertainties.
seen? How can they translate from working with a small club to make that
Yep.
jump right away? It's tough. That's
Exactly.
all I'm going to say. He's a good coach. I'm not
Yeah.
discounting what he did this year, but it's a big
That's
jump.
what I'm
No,
I'm worried
exactly.
about with Fabregas.
Right.
Yep.
That was a perfect shout earlier.
No, because listen, if we sign, for example, Marco Silva, it would be like Motta all over again.
Right.
We're just gonna,
If you were
we're
going
just
to
gonna
do
repeat the
it,
process.
give Mota 2 years and see what he could do.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
This is where this is also like, not to just bring it back to Inter, but this is where the difference between if you're doing that with Juve compared to doing it with Inter, we have Beppe Marotta behind these guys. That makes me calmer than if the same coaches were going to Juve. And so I'm good. I feel a little bit more comfortable, and I feel like we're gonna actually be able to compete next season with whoever it is, unless it's, someone that Beppe didn't even have in mind and just couldn't get anybody. But we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Well, that also depends on who stays and who goes, for player wise.
Oh, I don't think we're gonna make many more signings, or like we're not gonna move forward with anybody until we figure that out. Because it depends. Do we go sign midfielders? Do we sign fullbacks, wingbacks, or do we go sign wingers and things? So,
Dude, so Sean, one thing that just blew my mind when I saw it today, and like honestly, dude, just conversation. I'm not looking to rub salt in anybody's wounds.
Mhm.
Lautaro Martinez, he didn't even have fucking 15 goals this year. Like, you can't have that. You can't have your superstar striker if you're gonna win the Scudetto.
I think he
blew my
finished.
mind.
I think he finished with 22 in all comps, but
Yeah.
he should be getting close to 30 in all comps.
100%. And
He should be
Lautaro
getting 20 in the league.
Not Lautaro. Thuram, to me, Thuram is still not a striker. So he peaked very early. So, but I don't get mad at him in the same way. I know he played a lot of games. I know he's not 100% healthy, but that blew my mind when I saw it. Like you said, you need 30, 35 from him. There's just no other way to do it.
Yeah, and he also hasn't said anything since the game. Complete radio silence from him.
Oh, I can't wait to hear what he's got to say.
I want him to say anything. He could say the wrong thing. I'd rather him say the wrong thing than to continue to be silent.
It was just funny when Acerbi made his social media post where he was just like, I think it's best if I don't get called up to the national team. And I'm just like,
Well,
was it because of that, or was it because Spalletti was just like,
Well,
after that performance, don't even consider it until
they don't have any center backs. He absolutely rejected the call up. I mean, who is Italy going to play at center back right now?
I mean, yeah, that's
Well,
a good point.
Gio, you gonna make the jump from the under 19 team, bro? You're gonna make the jump to Nazionale, or what?
I would listen, bro. I would love to fill in, bro, because I would show actually more heart than Di Marco, and a lot of those other players that are going to be playing in the national team. You know what I mean? But the thing is, I don't know. I don't know what this national team, man. I mean, Sean, it's just too many injuries in that back line. Acerbi not even coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
he also.
makes it
I
worse.
also think he said something because Gigi Buffon.
Yeah,
tried to say something at him.
Yeah.
He tried to say something, which, I mean, both of them have the right to kind of say what they said, but I don't think it was really fair to Acerbi to say like you're rejecting Italy, like just like the whole of Italy, not just the national team, which is a little bit unfair. I mean,
100%.
Acerbi's been playing all season.
Oh, he's 37 years old.
37. You shouldn't be relying on him anyway. But also, he just was embarrassed on the world stage. like he also has to play in 2 weeks. You know,
Mhm.
there's a lot going into it, and so I think it should be.
Bro,
No.
like we just
No.
haven't developed defenders as a country in quite some time. Nobody wants to talk about it.
No.
Bastoni is a bright spot. I think Scalvini, maybe they thought was going to be. Guy can't stay healthy. Big issue for Italy right now. Let's just be
Yeah.
honest.
Yep.
And I remember the defenders just
We're versing who? We're versing Norway.
Norway. You're going to see
Norway.
fucking Norway look like 2002 Brazil, bro, in this game.
Hey,
There's
but
no doubt in my mind.
Norway.
We're
Buongiorno's
Norway.
pretty good.
Is he
Is he
healthy?
healthy?
I thought he was healthy. Wait, or
Wait,
Yeah, if he's playing, I feel a little bit
yeah,
better.
yeah.
I thought he wasn't
I
healthy.
feel better. If
I
he
know.
is
I don't think he's playing because he's still
Still
you
injured,
know, he
right?
got he re-injured his back, so that's something to be concerned about.
What
But he wasn't injury prone before Conte, so that, you know, a lot of our players fell down. So, but when it comes to center backs and developing center backs, I mean, there are some solid names out there. You know, Buongiorno's out there, and you know, Bastoni's probably one of the best center backs in the world. And Buongiorno is gonna be elevating his performance too. So
Buongiorno
think-
absolutely should be there if he's healthy, but Bastoni
yeah,
also
Bastoni.
is dead.
Yeah.
We also
Do
got to
you
remember.
do you want that
So is
Bastoni in the back line? Yeah. Do you want Barella there at this international break? Do you really
No,
want these
I don't.
injured
No.
players there?
No way.
I don't want them there. For Inter and for Italy, like I wouldn't
No.
want them there this next 2 weeks
we got to remember
because
we got
because
Calcio.
Norway is your competition in the group.
100%. Have to win
You
this
have to win this game.
game. 100%.
Yeah, no, well, we have to in order to qualify. We gotta win, man. These are the
Mhm.
teams that we gotta win, man. You know,
It's,
That's what I'm worried
it's
about for
got-
this Italy
It's
side.
got to be Tonali's team, right? Like that's the
Yeah.
answer for me.
My God,
Yep.
man.
He's got to
Yep.
take over.
yep.
Yeah,
I
you got
mean,
Rovella. Well, you could play Ricci there as well.
Ricci, yeah.
Ricci, Rovella, and Tonali, because Ricci can play at the 8 as
What
well.
about
you know.
Scalvini? What is Scalvini? Did he get called up or no?
Nah, he's injured too.
He's
Still
injured
hurt,
as
yeah.
well.
Oh my God, he's injured again, man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
He
Man,
watched
I'm
the
telling you,
podcast, he hurt his
the
eyes.
whole thing, man. I'm telling you, it's like
It's
the
going to be
whole back line
Mancini
is
and Gatti.
Gatti. Yeah,
Oh,
Nice.
man, oh my
Have
God.
fun.
Gotti,
Nice.
bro. Oh no, man.
Oh no! Oh my gosh, bro! But it is.
Oh.
Juventus legend right there, you know.
Used to
Yeah,
lay
you-
bricks, I heard.
Late,
I don't know if it's true. I don't know if it's true or not.
bro said late bricks.
Yeah.
Need either Hendrick or
Juve legend, captain. He was captain for a while too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you know, I
Hey, so
actually
is Coop
thought that he
Miners.
was better. Yeah, poop miners, bro. Poop miners.
Melon, hell no. Gabbia, hell freaking no, bro. Hell no, man.
Bro,
Wait. I
What's
thought
up
he was
with
one
my
of your
boy
best
Melon, bro?
defenders.
Dom,
Coppola
what'd you do
has
to
to
him,
play.
dude?
Yo, Coppola,
To
yeah.
who?
What do Coppola?
To Melon.
Oh, it's Melon.
Now
Oh,
he's
yeah.
just talking like he's.
Oh, yeah, he's talking, yeah.
Look at this. He's not even attacking you, and he's still not making sense.
Yo,
Yeah, where is
Gio,
that guy not making sense? Wait, what happened?
Gio, you're right. He for me, he's one of our best defenders, but he still sucks.
Well, I mean, that goes to show.
It sucks.
Oh my god, bro. Juve need Liam Gerska. Get out of here with these Bayern players.
I'm gonna be honest with you,
Yo.
man. I don't want.
That's
I'm gonna be
crazy.
honest with
I
you,
don't
man.
either,
I'm
bro.
gonna be stingy on this, man. I don't want any Napoli. I don't want any Italian national Napoli players to play this game, dude. I really don't.
No. You know, I actually hope they do. I really do. You know,
That's
No,
gotta be the
and
players
they-
that
I mean,
lead
they
the
have
team.
to. They have to.
I know because they're the players that don't have the Club World Cup. They're the players that
But they're also-
have had the most rest this season.
They're on a high right now.
and they're on a high. Yeah, I get it, but I don't want no one to get injured, bro. Like Buongiorno, like I don't even is the roster. Did the roster come out? Like the call up?
Yep.
Did the call ups
Yeah.
come out?
believe
Is
so, yeah.
Buongiorno
Playing
on
like
there? I
2
haven't
weeks.
even.
No.
Yeah,
Is
no,
Buongiorno on there?
No.
So then
he's
he's
not
still
gonna-
injured then.
Actually, Dom, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure Di Lorenzo they get called up.
He did.
Oh yeah. Dilo got called up. Yeah, he always gets called up.
And
Start.
I mean, with the
But Dilo's
Euro,
a workhorse.
with the Euro that he had last year, which I mean that was a horror show last year. The complete turnaround with this season with Napoli under Conte, what a way to redeem himself, man. He
Well,
played bad.
because he was only performing how he was performing for his club. Like he was just like, yeah, and that's to show you the mentality, how far it goes into the performance, you know.
Well, it's also
And
because
it turns things around.
you guys also have Rudy Garcia.
I Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's very good.
Dilo is the best right back, Italian right back for Italy. There's nobody else. It's him. And I don't like hearing that he's Spalletti's little boy. Dilo is the best that Italy has available right now, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, he's not the best 1v1. He's not the best 1v1 defender, but Dilo does a lot of things, and it's the best Italy has to offer right now. Tell me someone else. Tell me someone else.
So the only thing, it depends on what you want your right back to do. So Dilo as the right center back, kind of right back, right center back hybrid that Spalletti is using him with. Yeah, there's no one else. But if you want somebody that's capable of bombing up the pitch and contributing in attack and in the like build up play and things, Coyote, who's had a decent end of the season.
Did he get called up?
Lord
No.
DeCilio.
No, because he plays in England.
Lord DeCilio.
Well, no,
Which is
well,
good.
doesn't
He should
doesn't
get called
that-
up if he plays in England.
but doesn't that other guy what's his name? The center back that plays in England? What's his name, bro? Everybody has like this attraction for this guy. What's his name?
Cambiaso.
Oh, yeah.
Califiori.
Ah,
he gets
the
called up. He
playboy.
plays for England.
Yeah, I know, but he shouldn't. And he's not called up this time because he's injured. So
Yeah, there's too many injuries. But guys, you want to do predictions for the Italy game?
No.
When is the game?
Like soon.
No,
right?
it's
in a couple
Friday.
of
probably Thursday
Friday.
or Friday.
Friday.
Yeah, Thursday
Yeah.
or Friday. Yeah. This is
Predictions for the Italy game.
Listen, we
Well,
have to win,
guys.
bro. We gotta win.
Shit.
I've gotta hop off. It's about time for me. I appreciate
All right,
Gio
Sean.
for letting me
Yeah.
back on.
Of course, bro. Anytime, man. Anytime.
Take care, Sean.
John.
Thanks for
Yeah,
thanks
brother.
for sparing me a little bit tonight.
Sean, go to church, man.
Listen, bro.
Go to church, Sean.
It is what it is.
Go to
It is
church.
what- Listen, you gotta get that holy water still. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wipe the tears.
Go
Yeah.
to church,
It
man.
is what it
This
is.
I'll
is
do
true.
it.
All right,
Hey, no, but shout out to you
there
for
you
being brave and coming on. To be honest,
Yeah, no.
to have the motivation just to come on here, because last couple of days for you guys have been brutal. So big ups to you for that.
I'm hoping by next week we have some positive news. And Liam, I saw that. We still knocked you out. This team that lost 5-0 knocked you out.
Oh,
Yeah, boys.
yeah,
I'm going to
that's
bounce
crazy.
as well.
Yeah, guys.
All
Well,
right.
we'll end it here, everybody. Of course, like and subscribe. Push notifications, of course, for all the content that's coming out. Of course, more tomorrow's show as well is going to be great. Football Arena, that's a new show. And also for the it's going to be on Thursday. Tutto Calcio, I believe. Another Tutto Calcio show, episode 7 will be on Thursday, guys. So of course,
Are we gonna
like and
talk in the
subscribe.
green room?
Yeah, we could talk in the green room. Yeah. And we'll see you soon. Ciao, ragazzi. Ciao.
Later.
This is a Russ production.